The man had merely glanced at the trophy in his hand when a way to survive suddenly came to mind. He spun his body and hurled the trophy, smashing the bulletproof glass on the 33rd floor into pieces. Seeing the poisonous gas below rapidly spreading toward the floor where they were locked in, he instantly realized there was no time to waste. He quickly tied a bundle of rope around himself and, under the eyes of his entire family, charged outside the building without hesitation. But the railing across from him was too smooth, and he slipped the moment he grabbed it. Luckily, he caught the eaves with his other hand, narrowly escaping death. By then, his family had already been scared stiff and immediately pulled the rope tight without a second thought. But once they hoisted him up, they realized they had messed up, so everyone quickly and carefully loosened the rope. Since the man was the only hope for everyone's survival, his family quickly cheered him on. After a brief recovery, the man used every ounce of his strength to escape immediate danger. But then, he started acting recklessly again. He wrapped up a bunch of chalk, stomped on it to crush it, tied it to his waist, and with a loud shout, charged toward a higher floor. The family was so terrified by the risky move that their souls nearly left their bodies. Fortunately, the man managed to grab onto a stone jutting from the outer wall. Seeing the toxic gas getting closer and closer, he clenched his teeth and began climbing upward. Soon, he reached the top of the stone section. To get a better view of the man's situation, his family pulled out a phone and started a live stream. After securing the rope on himself, the man slowly shifted to the side. At that moment, his family's hearts were in their throats, terrified something terrible might happen to him. Luckily, the man had previously been a climbing enthusiast and often trained his arm strength. He easily crossed over the rooftop stonework and reached the other side. After a quick adjustment, he began moving slowly along the side wall. Seeing how smooth the wall was, he quickly rubbed chalk dust on his hands to increase grip, then clawed tightly into the gaps of the statue, climbing upward inch by inch. No one knew how long he had been climbing, but eventually, the man crossed over the smooth statue area and reached a section with stone blocks. However, just as he carefully began climbing toward the rooftop, he was horrified to discover the rope wasn't long enough. With the rooftop right in front of him, the man knew that he would have to unclip his safety line if he wanted to reach it. But if he went back the way he came, and the poisonous gas reached the floor where his family was, no one would survive. So without hesitation, he unclipped the safety line from his body and climbed directly toward the higher